Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Arizona Cardinals. Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go from Glendale. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Let's go. Check. Fit. Hut.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll get in behind his blockers, gets forward for a pickup of 3. The veteran safety Harrison Smith there on the stop.
Okay, ready?
From the 31, here is second down and 7.
Set, ready. Drill green, yellow, 43. Black ultra.
On play action, Love. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Josh Sweat, he's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
Blue striker. Here we go. Claws ready. Blaster, 6. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Looking down the field, that ball's incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get 11. Quickly pick up the 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Let's go. 60 bison, 60. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy, but they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
He'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning
to the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Packers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Bo Melton on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
On the set. Set. Smith, red. Cut, cut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Max Melton there to get him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
10 cycles. Steal, black. Let's go now. Cut, cut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Cardinals are going to take possession.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Harrison. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up your looks, and as a result now, they're going to test your red zone defense.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
On the play.
2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the Packers' 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve.
And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on 3rd down. From from the 1-yard line. First down and goal. He'll look to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Cardinals will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Melton now to return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
Black open. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go. Speed over. Yellow. 22. Ready?
Here's Love. Catch is made. That is Williams. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Right. What? Set. Ready. 50. Claws red. Blue stripers. Ready.
Now Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. That is taken at the 10. And he'll get a few yards on this return. Up past the 15-yard line. Should be the final play of this first quarter. One quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They've got it second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the Packers will take over possession here at the 44.
Here we go. 17. Red. 38. Set. Hunt.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jake. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
There's a short one caught by Kraft. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after-catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay first down.
That's good.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. First set of downs. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops. And just nowhere for that back to go.
Second down throw for Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
Clock 40. Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. That his second TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run. And they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
A short one here, caught by McBride. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Second and goal.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this out to his running back. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Trying again here from the 7-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They'll look to throw again. His throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This about as short as you can get. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Cardinals build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
On the double. White. Set, hut, needle, blue. 45, white.
A good play action with Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
52 blue.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Love. He's got the rookie out of Texas, Matthew Golden. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Black Ultra.
1st and 10 at the
Green,
37-yard line.
red, cycle. Set.
Throwing is Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And the Cardinals will take over here just past the 30.
The 1st down pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here's 3rd and 2. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll stop him with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on. Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Field flat.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete. He's trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. In motion, it's Golden.
Grill green. Black ultra. White.
On 2nd down, Love. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
1st and 10 at the
60 red,
25-yard line.
black blue, red, yellow.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Max Melton. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
1st down pass. Intercepted. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. He'll get about 2. Keyshawn Nixon there for the tackle. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now a give up the middle. And some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here, and he'll get about 5.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Shut up. Go.
They'll run. Here's Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here we go, set.
He'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get it. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. The field goal unit is out for the Cardinals. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Melton now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Down. Slide scoop 33. Yellow. Rail. Yellow. Set.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
52 black. Blue striker. Red 38. Grill green. Black ultra. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That's to the left side, and taken in by Golden. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
53, ready?
Love to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Forward out to the 29-yard line. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. Here's second and 9.
At the 29-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll find his tight end, McBride. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's second and 8. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 9. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he will score! Touchdown, Cardinals. 2-touchdown game for numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Cardinals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Melton now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ready up. Right. Here we go. Will red. 45. Right through.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Black shot.
To throw is Love. Get this over the middle to Golden. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Blue stripe. Let's go now.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
On the ready.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 9.
6. Here we go. Set. Smack blue. 32. Red. Yellow. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. That one reeled in by Golden. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Yellow.
A gain of 14.
Set. Ready.
First down.
Steal. Red. 38. Cut.
We'll go play action with Love. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Green Jack.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Six. Mega. Set. Black Oak. Needle blue. 50.
Second down throw for Love. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
33. Yellow. Set.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Back to throw. Back into the hands of Xavier Gibson. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. It is a big gain for Arizona. 39 yards. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Ready? Let's go.
Up the middle they go. And he's into the end zone yet